Tuesday, we took a bus downtown in the very hot weather and took a very small tour of the Unexpected project. Just kind of talked about different types of works that were in the Unexpected, how they created them, whether it was spray paint or using a paintbrush, you know, the colors, how difficult it would be to paint on different types of walls. We talked about that, challenges that you would face as a muralist. And we kind of went throughout the downtown area. My name is Stacy Bates. I teach art here in Fort Smith at Woods Elementary School. I teach K through 5 art, and I also do murals on the side as part of my own illustration mural business. I kind of was brought on for this project to teach the mural camp here at the RAM. It was presented to me as an opportunity to kind of spread my knowledge to younger students as to how to create a mural, just the entire mural process. We started with kind of a mural tour on Tuesday, which led into tracing our mural design Tuesday afternoon, and then Wednesday we started painting. Day 2, we kind of did a couple activities to start off with, a couple of icebreakers, and then we immediately started painting. The kids started painting in all the black areas, kind of giving the first coat on Wednesday. We wanted the students to create a design, but there just wasn't enough time to allow it. And so I created one to have approval before we got started with.
I draw and paint landscapes for my family, so like I take things pretty seriously, and so I'm over here and I'm just like, don't screw up the line.
And you guys have lots of
It feels pretty nice seeing that we're adding something to history of where I grew up.
Thursday, the next day, we continued with the black paint. We started touching up some of the white areas that we had kind of made some mistakes, and they kind of went in and started edging in and making the, you know, cleaning up the edges of the mural. And we did a couple of fun activities on Thursday as well.
I learned that you don't need to be perfect on the first sketch. Like sketches are just sketches, and you can definitely go back over it.
You mess up a lot. You'll pay over.
Yeah, it's okay to make mistakes. And
on day 1, we actually talked about you're gonna make mistakes. It's exactly like life. You're gonna make mistakes. You just kind of have to go on with it and forget about it and learn from it. And we talked about how sometimes you learn more from mistakes than you do from being successful. And so I think that's a really important process of art in general, is that you are, you know, going on this journey. You know where you want to go with it. It may not be the smooth ride along the way that you think it's going to be, and we had plenty of mistakes. And anytime there's a mistake in there, you just go, yeah, we'll figure out how to fix it. That's all you can do. When we got to Friday, we were basically just cleaning up the entire mural, just finishing it up. We ended up adding a couple of colors that we initially didn't plan on adding, but the kids were really excited about that, adding color to it, a little bit of pop of color.
I was a little bit doubtful at first when she said we were gonna leave it at black and white, and I was like, it's gonna look a little bit off because there's a bunch of bright colors in the room. And then she was like, we might go back and add some, so it reassured me a little bit. But I thought the design overall was really creative.
I wanted it to be something that was simple, only because we do have the student gallery in the hallway and then in the studio on both sides. So I didn't want to ever take away from the art that we were putting up. But I thought that, you know, what she created was, you know, spot on. Yeah, we use that studio for, you know, all of our in-person classes. We use it for, I mean, it's open to the public. It's part of our gallery as well, so it's just, I think it's just a cool piece to have, and covers up a wall that was just white, and now it gives it some movement, or it just brings some life to it.
When you step back and look at it, it's like cool to see that you actually did that. Like, oh, I did that, man. It's cool. I like how just from the start it was just a blank wall, and then once it's finished, it looks really cool. Better than I thought it would be.
I mean, I see like murals all the time when I drive downtown. I'm like, oh, I wish I could do that, but now I did a mural, so.
I don't see it as I helped with it. I don't think I did it because it was like 60 people. So
Yeah,
I contributed.
I
to the
couldn't do
mural.
it by myself if there wasn't people there.
And I think getting to pass that knowledge on to them and having a group of kids that were really excited about it and were really working well together was pretty inspiring to see as an art teacher and as an artist myself. And so I think that was probably the big highlight of the week. And then also getting to see their faces when it's done. Because the only thing really that I painted on it was the paper at the end where they signed their signatures. The rest was them. They traced it, they painted it. I did some taping for them, taping off areas, but other than that, they did it.